Awesome, Dad. So, how was it? How was the baptism? I know there was a lot of youngsters that got baptized. So, from our father,
I think the baptism was absolutely wonderful. I think there was a real presence of God, and I think people's lives were really touched by what God did. Also, the fact that there was prophetic words from everyone was absolutely wonderful. And I was encouraged. I was really encouraged. And, it wasn't just young, it was all different age groups and different races. It was wonderful.
Yeah, well, back to, the young thing, because I'm all about the next generation, I guess. But I think one of the things we value here at Church Alive is community, and how vital it is. Sunday's a cherry on the top, I always call it. I think Monday to Saturday is really, where the meat is, if you can call it that. So, for me, I was certainly encouraged, today, because it's not just a baptism, but it's really something more beautiful and something greater, and that's the fact of, Jesus, the fact that he died, and, Sunday's coming. Sunday, it's, he's raised back to life. So I think it's beautiful.
Something I really loved was the fact that different people were baptizing different people.
Yeah.
And I think oftentimes we think that, baptism is reserved for the eldership. It's not. Baptism, you can baptize people if you're a believer. And it was encouraging to see different people having different words for different people, and different people baptizing and bringing words of encouragement. It was really fantastic.
So to anybody who's watching this, if you haven't been baptized as yet, I would really encourage it. I think it's definitely a stepping stone in the right direction. It's almost like the next step in a believer's life. And if you are thinking about it, I would really encourage baptism, because it's just a beautiful thing to kind of die to old self and be raised back to life as a new creation. So I would definitely encourage it.
The significance of baptism is an outward expression of something that has happened in your heart. So it's symbolic of the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, okay? But the Bible says that when we're baptized into his death, and then we are raised to newness of life. So the first thing is that we need to give our lives to him. We need to actually embrace what he did on the cross. And so the baptism is actually an outward symbol of something that's already happened inside.